So let's look into this question. Is activity participants, right? So we have two tables, friends, which contain ID of friend, name of friend, and the activity which the friend takes part in. And we have activities table where we have activity ID and activity name, right? So what we have to find out is we have to find out the name of all the activities with neither the maximum nor the minimum number of participants involved, right? So if you could see, we have friends table where we have ID, name, and activity, and we have activities table, right? So three different types of activities we have: eating, singing, and horse riding, right? So if you could just look at the sample record, what we have to find out is to find the name of all the activities with neither maximum nor minimum, right? Number of participants. So if you see eating, right? So this eating has three number of participants, right? And the singing has two number of participants. Horse riding has single. So horse riding is the minimum, right? Minimum. It has the minimum number of participants, that is one, and eating has the highest number of participants, that is three. So we have to we have to ignore this activity, we have to ignore this minimum horse riding. So what output that we need singing as an output, right? So I hope you guys have understood that what this question is all about. So let me try this out. So let's select f dot id name, then f dot activity from friends. Then we have to join it with activities, right? And then we have to join it with f dot id is equal to a dot id, right? So when we join this, so let's run this particular code first. So what's next here? We have to find out the the number of. First, we will have to find out the number of participants associated with each and every activity, right? So what we will do, we will have to uh, count the number of IDs, right? With group by activity. So what we will write is we will count f dot id as total count, let's say, right? And we will have to use a group by on a dot activity. Now let's run this to see what output we are getting, and then after that we will further proceed with this. Group by a dot activity. No, this is not a dot, this is f dot. You see this output, right? So we have got eating, we have got singing, but we have not got this horse riding, right? Why we have not got that? Let me try to dig in. Okay, so we do not have to join it with ID, right? Because this is activity ID and this is ID of the person. We have to join it with this activity, right? Activity, then a dot activity, right? Let's run this. So this is name here. Let's try to see this particular output that we have received. So we have received eating with total number of participants 3. We have got singing with 2 number of participants, and we have got horse riding with 1, right? So what we have to do is we have to remove this maximum part and we have to remove this minimum part, right? So what next? Let's take it within a with clause p1 as okay. Now just do select star from p1 where total count not n, select max of total count from p1, right? So when we write this, so we are selecting where total count not in select max. So when we run this particular thing, so we will be able to eliminate that maximum number of participants, right? And now let's run this particular thing. So yes, see, if you could see, we have got only singing and horse riding, right? So what is the next step? We have to eliminate the minimum number. So let's take this as an alias to. Now select star from P2 where count not an, select minimum of total count from P2, right? Now let's run this. So from this, so we have got singing, okay. So from the second particular query, what we are eliminating this minimum, right? So we have got, so now as an output we need this activity, right? So what you can do is just select activity and run this code. So we have got the output, right? Singing. This has neither maximum number of participants nor the minimum number of participants. So I hope you guys have understood. So read this question once again, and there are multiple ways through which you can solve this question. So you can just try this question with another approach and let me know if you have any concern. Thanks.